I don't know, Roland. You've shown us that you can expand upon this. Expand just a few more things. A handful of things. Just this handful more. That's it. So about a month ago, I almost recorded a video that was me just listing things that I didn't like about the SP-404 Mark II. And thank God I didn't, because on 404 day, they released a new firmware update, version 4.04. And it gave SP-404 users things they'd been asking for a long time. Many of the things that would have been totally invalidating of the video that I was going to make had I made it. It's got a bunch of new features, live looping, probably most important one. It has input metering. Nice. Exporting stems from patterns, the recording measures, the microscope editor, I think. Here it is. This video is not about me learning these things. This video is about me being extremely ungrateful to Roland and saying, you know, thanks for all the new features, but there's still a few more things that we would like to see, or I would like to see. I don't want to speak for everybody. Roland, hey, if you're cooking up one last update, if you incorporated these features, it would take the SP-404 to an even higher level, a new dimension than it is now. The first thing that I wish that they would add on top of the new features is more metering. The one thing that I have as a knock on the SP-404 Mark II, probably the thing that I've had the most contention about, other than did Jay Dilla make it famous or not? I know that there's controversy about this. It's what I got from Wikipedia, okay? Don't blame me, blame Wikipedia. I'm gonna read Dilla time, I promise. I'm gonna read it in the park, you know, holding it out so people can see, hey, this guy's got good taste in hip hop. But until then, you know, where did I got sidetracked? Okay, yeah. One of the things that I have had many people in the comments bring up is my contention that it's a lo-fi beat machine. Guess what? I think it's a lo-fi beat machine still, but it's so close. And you know, one of the things that would take it absolutely over the mountain and make this thing pretty much a doll in a box? More metering. Give us more meters. I want to be able to see, could like a mixer view? Could we have some EQ metering? Is that possible? I'm looking at this cube screensaver bounce and I'm like, can't that just be an EQ thing? How hard would it be to incorporate a kind of mixer view EQ into this? I don't know. I don't know, Roland. Ball's in your court. You've shown us that you can expand upon this. Expand one more thing, or just a few more things, a handful of things. Just this handful more. That's it. Only one more handful, please. All right. The second thing that I think that should be added in the most epic final SP-404 Mark II update, and I've thought about this for a long time, clip launching. Like Ableton style, BPM synced clip launching. There's a way. I know there's a way. Within the SP infrastructure, I have loops that are synced and I have to hit them right on time. But if there was a way to just have that be locked to BPM, it feels like we're so close to that. Clip launching, is there any way, Roland? Hey, can we do that? Hey. This next one is huge and should also be so accomplishable. And that is recording a new sample while listening to a pattern in the background. Tracking a sample while hearing something else. I'm going to think of a better title for that. But you know what I mean? I try to use this in sessions with people a lot. And this is the number one restriction that I think most artists are bummed out by. I just want to be able to layer over what we're doing while hearing it. Kind of the way you do in a recording studio.
Bow, 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 bow. Squall!
It's another thing that, you know, makes it lo-fi beat machine. Sorry, but it's true. You know what would be great? Pad EQ. Pad EQ. If we could EQ each pad. I know that sounded greedy. All right. I know that sounds pretty greedy. I don't know. I think it sounds pretty reasonable. If we could just have The one thing, I just want to be able to EQ each of these pads. Is there a way? Individual EQ? I don't know. Imagine, if you will, some of these other updates that I mentioned before, a mixer view with all these metering abilities. And then they just give you like a straight up parametric EQ per guy. If we do that, if that's possible, this thing goes from lo-fi beat machine to DAW in a box. EQ pads, mixer view, DAW in a box. Recording new track while listening to pattern, DAW in a box. Are you with me here? All right, this next one is another pro elevator thing that we should have. I might even get indignant here and pretend like, we should already have this. And that is sidechaining. It's in dance music and all kinds of music. Sidechaining is such a big thing. Would it be hard to do? I don't think so. I'm just going to keep the refrain. And if we did that, along with the other things that I've mentioned, DAW in a box. Can we do it? I don't know. Can we we're so close. This next one, okay, this one is also very reasonable, I think. Separate input effects for the microphone input and for the stereo input. One effect here on the microphone, on vocal effects, and have another one for stereo effects. Imagine if you want to sing reverb on your vocal effects and you want compression on stereo effects coming in from your drum machine or your groove box. I'm gonna be completely manic and go back and forth between being really grateful and being really like bitter and demanding. How dare you not give this to us already? But thank you for giving us new things. And finally, the final thing that I think would be that is, I've thought about this one a lot too. Okay. Can we make adjusting headphone volume a little simpler? Can we do a shift volume knob? Something for the headphone? I just want that to be better. And I think that's reasonable. And those are all of the things that I think would improve the SP-404 Mark II. Thank you. Let's keep working at it. It's so patronizing. If we implement these things, lo-fi beat machine no more. If we just get those few things in, I will no longer complain ever again. Let me know what you think. If you agree, I'm sure you will tell me if you disagree. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful friggin' day.